Hello, hello, howdy, welcome, hi, come on in. I'm gonna keep talking for a second even though there's nobody here so I can know how loud I am. Because I want to make sure I'm loud enough for you guys. I always do. I rarely am. Just turn up all the mic things. Okay, great. Now that's a level of volume that I think should be fine. Come on in, welcome. This is gonna be an exciting one. Hello, Messiah. So, oh, you guys are like invisible up there. Hang on, let me, let me, move chat so you're slightly more seeable. Put you all down there. Okay, that's great. Yeah, howdy, welcome. So, in case you couldn't figure it out by the title of the stream, I'm drawing what happens when you drink the Grimace shake. That's been going around everyone's new favorite meme currently is drinking the Grimace shake. Uh, so it's kind of a fun little Grimace shake themed stream today because that sounded hilarious. This was an idea I had while I was at work today. I was thinking I was like, oh, I could draw something, maybe this or that, and then I thought of this because I saw like in a row like three different Grimace shake themed like tweets, and I was like, I know what I'm doing. No lie, it did actually make my stomach hurt when I tried it. Damn. I will say the McDonald's marketing team must be delighted at how things are going with just this free online marketing of the Grimace shake. Cause they don't have to do anything. And genuinely, I've been like, should I get a Grimace shake? Just because everyone's making these funny memes, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to try it. You know? You did fan art of me? Oh my. Do I like Grimace? I don't hate Grimace. I don't have any outstanding opinions on Grimace. There I am. Hell yeah, nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Grimace isn't as inherently funny as, what the fuck is his name? The Hamburglar. So, there's that. But I don't mind me a Grimace every now and then. Birdie's the worst, but that's just because who here has played the McDonald's NES game? Has any of you played that ancient relic? I have. And hello, welcome Excalibur. Come on in. And Birdie's level I could never get past. Never heard of it. It's fine. If anything, you might have heard some of its music. It's got a pretty boppin' soundtrack. Makes you think of Patrick Star. They have pretty similar voices, don't they? So that makes sense. I'm using the pencil tool today, one of the pencils. I don't often do that, but I wanted kind of a sketchier look. This is looking great so far. Okay, alright. Which also means we're not going in with any rough draft this time. Just going straight in. This is how I used to doodle everything while I was in school still. just kind of go. I used to draw tired eyes a lot while I was in class because I was very, very tired all the time. If I get quiet, as always, that's just me focusing. Looking great so far. What do you guys think? Fun fact, Grimace used to be a bad guy. What? And had 6 arms. Ronald captured him, and it's implied he cut off some of his arms and, like, gave him a lobotomy, making him kind of stupid. Huh. Fascinating. I didn't know any of that. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed the NES McDonald's game. That makes sense. It was pretty, it was pretty tough, and I feel like he did a lot of tough games. What the fuck are you making? It's me. I'm drinking one of the Grimace shakes. Can't you tell? This is another really primo supremo example of getting you an artist who can do both. That I like to do. Yeah, that's great. I don't know any of the lore of, any of McDonald's friends. Half of the time they're not even, like, there, so it doesn't really matter, you know? I just know of the Hamburglar, I know of Grimace, I know of Birdie, and I don't even know if that's actually her name. Let me add some eye bullshit here. Fun fact about my webcomic, Grim Magic. Originally, the monsters were intended to be a lot scarier. I took a lot of inspiration from the artist for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, for the Mama design. That kind of faded away pretty quickly. I'm not very good at drawing horror. They're still kind of creepy. I think if it were animated, the creep factor could kind of stick around, you know? But as it is, they just didn't quite stay very scary. Twiins, fuck, marry, kill, Ronald, Grimace, Hamburglar. Well, I'd kill Grimace, because he needs to be stopped. I'd marry Ronald and get that sweet McDonald's money. And sure, I guess that just leaves the Hamburglar. Fun fact, the Hamburglar kissed Ronald on the mouth. That's great. I don't ship it, but I'm glad that they're open with their relationship. Welcome, Cereza. Howdy. At least McDonald's has a cast of characters. Burger King just has the king. Yeah, that did not work out very well. Drinking the Grimace shake sounds super like a euphemism. I don't know. I guess it kind of does. It's just such a thing happening right now. I don't usually have ideas that correlate with anything that's current, you know what I'm saying? Alright. How else are you supposed to describe it? What am I wearing? Oh yeah. My outfit might be a little bit different. But we'll see. How has everyone's week been? Mine's been very, very busy at work. But good and productive. Allison's home. Isn't that exciting? Okay. I don't want to just draw me, though. You know, gotta make it a little bit fancy. Is that your neck? Yeah, duh. What else would it be? My arm? Fun fact, I just learned today the Mario character, Berta, was originally a cis woman named Catherine, but the localization messed up, which is why Berta is now a trans girl. Is that true? I feel like I would have heard of that. But also, I feel like that's also something my brain could easily just let slide right out of my ears. You're You remember Chuck E. Cheese's? I do remember Chuck E. Cheese's. I never got to go to one, but I remember the commercials. It never looked all that fun, if you ask me. But also, I don't know, like, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese type, like, pizzerias. They're not in a particularly exciting kind of location for shy indoor kids, you know? I'm thinking about how bodies work. Okay. There we go. Gotta get my skirt, my cute little skirt. And we'll be adding color, which will kind of help keep some things from kind of falling apart on us in terms of the art, you know. So yeah, there's a part of me that really wants to try the Grimace shake, but I feel like Messiah's damning critique of it hurting his tummy doesn't help. Speaking of the King, anyone remember Baby Got Back Burger King commercial? It had girls dressed as SpongeBob. I don't. Looks like Twiins is drawing in Meat Canyon style. I don't know if I know what Meat Canyon is. But is that similar to the Mystery Flesh Pit? That's something that for too long, for like 10 minutes, I thought it was a real thing. I don't know, I just heard it from a big long video about trans rap in Japanese video games. Sometimes big long videos have good info in them. Am I too quiet, or am I too loud? Or is it good? Are we always good? This reminds me of those monsters in Grim Magic. Thank you! It is pretty similar to the mama, isn't it? I've got a pretty consistent kind of theme with my art. Hang on, but I'm a little over too far. There we go. Now we got plenty of room. There might be a background to this. Kind of put me in a location. Might be a good idea, so I'm not just floating in the void. Here's a flamin' hot tip if you want to do creepier art. Do you want to draw creepy art the way Twiins does? Just put eyes where they don't belong. Alright. Those legs are great, but one of them needs to, like, move. Yeah, just fuck around with, the location of eyes. Actually, this is the wrong leg. The other one. The other one's wrong. The other one's wrong. Hang on. We can keep part of it. There we go. That's what's right. Now pull the back half of the leg on over here. Rotate it a little bit. Ah. Oh shit! Hang on. There we go. A great reminder that I ought to save. Nice. Let's erase some of these overlapping lines. Hell yeah. Looking super duper. The volume is good. Perfect. I wish the mystery flesh pit was real. I thought it was really horrific. That's why I was so like, what? Because I was like, that means it's a living thing and we're hurting it. You know? So very Disney princessy of me. Monster twins.
Come here, Fitsit. Let me pet you.
Me Canyon is perfect to watch if you want to feel violated. Then perhaps I won't. But thanks for the suggestion. Hang on, this shoulder's gotta be a little bit more raised. Gotta get your arm in there. Nice. And then this one's not as active. Genuinely loving the use of negative space that we've got. Having an interesting silhouette with limbs kind of crossing over each other is so fun and good. Something I always kind of try to strive for. Perfect. Oh, hang on. I should kind of add like my sleeveys, I think. There we go. Perfect. Let's get this hand happening. Ooh, yeah. Look at that good hand. A little sleevey-de-doo. Excellent. Let's just get my hair in real quick. Going for a different style than usual, but let's add some values. Okay. Nice. Looking good. What do you guys think? Smash? Alright. Let's make the canvas a little bit longer, I think. A little bit longer. Okay, cool. Perfect. And that gives us plenty of room to play with a background. Let me check in on you guys. Get some water. Doing the color wheel challenge, you need a character for indigo and green. Green should be Goomy from the Vocaloids. Indigo should be Kaito from the Vocaloids. Ooh, Scourge the Hedgehog is actually a much better option. Go with that instead. Need a bonus chibi version of you in the Family Guy fall pose. Dude, that is a funny pose. Twins, I love how the feet, don't read into that, have formed into high heels. Creepy as fuck. Thank you. It is creepy, isn't it? Different style equals nightmare fuel. Yeah, so let's just add an environment kind of for me to be, existing within. Nothing too fancy or special, just my go-to locale of in a forest. If there's anything you should know about Twiins, it's Twiins will draw characters in forests, even though she can't draw forests, and the grass always goes to the right. Great, and we'll add, like, the idea of tree and shit back here, but we'll be able to do a lot more once we get the kind of values coming in. Alright! Let's color this baby. We're gonna do it in a pretty different way as well than from usual. Oof! This brush is not used to being... Oh lord, Jesus! Shit, man! Okay, hang on. That brush doesn't like being big, so we will respect its boundaries. Great. Let's get me happening. Me. Something a little bit refreshing with kind of like having to color something by hand like this. Not wanting to use the fill bucket tool. Really gives it a texture that you just can't get otherwise. We're gonna be working with mostly monochrome today. But I think it's only fair that we add a little bit of purple, you know, because I like to wear purple, and the Grimace shake is purple. It just makes sense. Let me sharpen those edges a little bit. I'm gonna come in and... Nice. That's one of the best things about working digitally is that you can interact with mediums in ways that you can't do IRL. I can't take a like an oil paint brush like this in real life and just erase it like this to come to sharp edges. And that's why I love working digitally. That and because I often want to undo. I've worked traditionally enough to know that it's swell, but it's not for me. Great, and now we'll also come in on this side, sharpen any edges we need. Hell yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cute. What do you guys think so far? Oh wow. What's happening here? Alison, are you aware of the Grimace shake memes? I thought indigo was purple. Indigo is more like a deep blue. It's kind of between blue and purple. That's terrifying. I love it. Thank you, Lillian. Yeah, Allison, just Google Grimace shake. Just Google that. I only just saw the meme this morning. I saw it beginning yesterday. And then while I was at work today, I had this idea. Oh, I mustn't forget my scars. I'll add that with color as well. So we can have purple and then a little bit of scar color. Yeah, my edges are a little sloppy. Let me kind of clean up my arms. Me arms. And of course, I've got other colors than just white on me. I'll be coming in with the black as well. I'm gonna make my brush a little bit smaller. Well, not that small. The eternal struggle of how big do I need this thing? This will be a really exciting one to post onto Twitter. I think people are gonna really like it. Trust me, I know how to get all the internet boys. Everyone knows that if you want to be popular online and you're a lady, you have to be cute. That's it. You just gotta be pretty. And I'm cheating. I'm illustrated. You know, I'm always cute. I don't have to worry about makeup or anything. And I hate to break it to you, girls, but this is what peak female performance looks like. If you want all the boys to like you, just do what I do. Yeah, my edges are very messy this time around. Okay. That's fine. Alright, alright. And then this hand, and then I can go in and get all of our, all the lacy things. Excellent. And then this hand's lacy sleeves. Great. And then the one's visible on my dress. Because I'm like angling forward, you know? Go in and clean up these edges really quick. Just because it is a bit of an eye-catching element. Perfect. And now the ones around my waist. The ones that trip everybody up and they go, huh? Because they don't expect ruffles just stapled to the edge of your skirt like this. Cool. Looking super duper. Twiins, how does one work in grayscale? Like, how do you determine what should be white, black, and all 50 shades of gray? So, the easy answer is to not use 50 Shades of Grey. If you're kind of like my comics, I limit myself to like 2 shades of gray. Like I've got a dark gray and a lighter gray. And then black and white. And just kind of figure everything out from there. If you are more like this illustration, working with black and white, but you're not, it's not like a manga, you know? It's like a full rendered piece. Then values are the thing that plays the biggest role in it. So right now I'm kind of just laying down my flat colors. Once I start adding shading, you don't need to worry too much about picking and choosing all the million different shades of gray, because the shadows will basically handle themselves out as you decide, oh, that needs to be darker, that needs to be lighter, you know, yada yada yada. And it's exactly like working in color, but you just have fewer options, isn't it? Because if you're working, like, once I get to my purple, I'll have the whole triangle of colors to pull from, you know, for purple. Like, if that's my purple, I could shade it with this color, or I could shade it with that color, or I could shade it with this color, or I could shade it with this color, or fuck, I could even go in and shade it with blue. And all those will coexist together. That's all correct, technically. But with grayscale, especially if you're working with straight monochrome like me, I'm not veering into the colors at all. Then it's you have less options, which can result in your art looking a little bit more flat. That is something you need to worry about. But yeah, it's just the big thing is recognizing value, and that's what will sort out your 50 Shades of Grey. And that's tough because value is one of the more difficult things to grasp on how to render it, I think. Realistic rendering can be challenging. It can be very challenging. Yeah, practice makes perfect. That's unfortunately that's the only real answer. Is you gotta just keep trying until you get it right. What's else insane here? I prefer Twiins' method over doing it accurately. I feel like actual grayscale tends to look a bit flat. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just turn on monochrome on a photo I'm using and just copy that. Yeah, using a reference is always good. Never sit there and let yourself think, oh, I can't use a reference, that's cheating. No. It's a reference, so don't be afraid to, take a photo of something if you can. Look something up if you can. Twiins, quick. Filza or Tubbo? Tubbo's a funnier word, so I'll go with that one. Is this for your little art wheel challenge thing? I only know about that because I saw. If you don't know, everyone, this is so exciting. OmoCat is now a VTuber. She's got her model. It's really cute and cool. If you don't know, OmoCat is the creator of Amori. So that's really exciting. I'm happy for her. And she did a little bit of that kind of art challenge. It was cute. Alright, looking good. Oh, let me get all these black elements on the top of my dress. Nice! Word on the street is that they're thinking about making a remake for Final Fantasy IX. That's exciting and cool. That's something I'd be interested in. Mostly because I want Steiner. I want Steiner to be there and to be hot in his own special fancy way. Because in this household, we appreciate and respect Steiner. Hang on, I need to lower the size of things. Okay, there we go. This is a detail no one's gonna notice. But you have to do these things for yourself, you know? Let's go over to my other hand, get that one happening. Be bigger, please. Okay, there we go. Oops, wrong way. Nice, excellent. Look at how pretty I am. This is really 10 out of 10 stuff, if I do say so myself. I hope the rumor be true. Me too. That reminds me, a fun tip for those working in color. Instead of shading in black, depending on the character, shade with dark purple at a lower opacity. It looks quite nice. If you can, change your layer to multiply. That will also help a lot. If you are going to lower the shading layer. Otherwise, just straight black can look really good if it's kind of like comic books, you know, where really thick, chunky black shading, like straight up black, and it's not lowered like the opacity at all. It's her VTuber model in the style of Amori, because that'll be cute. It's not. There's actually a free Amori VTuber thing that you can download and stuff. So, yeah, that's cute and fun. I'm sure she could play with that if she wanted to. Nice veins, thank you. How can I compare? Hate how you're pushing these unrealistic beauty standards on us. Allison, by the way, I got a comment on a video. It was one of the art ones, and they said that um you're good at doing uh accessories and shoes. So there you go. Okay, coming in with our final color here. Well, second to last final color. I'll add a little bit of red because I've got my scars and my eye color. Nice, nice, nice. And once I get these flat colors down, I'll be able to go in with some shading. And we'll be shading in a fun, interesting way. So, stick around for more flamin' hot art tips with Twiins. Every time I mention to one of my coworkers that I do art, there's a part of me that's like, show them. Be like, do you want to see? But then there's another part of me that thinks about how often it's just like partially unclothed anime boys. And then I go, I don't know. I don't know if they would appreciate my craft. I'm sure they wouldn't, to my face, insult me. We can be a little bit sloppier with this. Okay, cool. Excellent. And now let's just get some red. And my scars. Mustn't forget. There we go. That's everyone's favorite fallen angel right there. Would you draw me? Would you draw me? Would you? Oh yeah, yeah. If they hear that you're an artist, everyone wants. Everyone wants. Show them this next time. You're not even wrong. My dream body. Everyone seems pretty dang artistically inclined at work. I know, like fucking, it's like 3 of them have already mentioned that they do music stuff, and I'm like, yo, look at you being super cool. Okay, we're gonna use a different tool for a second here because I want to get some dimension with the background. I take a lot of, when it comes to horror, I'll never compare to Allison. Allison truly is the scream queen when it comes to scary artworks. She's just so good at it. And it comes to her so naturally, it seems. It's like she doesn't even have to try. She just like, it's like when you watch Bob Ross. And it's like, all right, Bob, I'm gonna trust you. And then he like does like a couple like doop doop a doops, and then it's like, holy shit, it's a forest! Like it went from it had some paint on a canvas, and then suddenly it's a place, it's a real place, I could go there, you know. That's Allison, but with horror. Because she's a stinky winky and talented. There we go. And then I want one more color in here. I want to kind of flesh out these trees. It's just a coinky-dink that they kind of resemble the veins in my hands. That's genuinely true, but kind of good to have a reoccurring shape. You feel me? Alright, I'll make that look pretty in a second. Just gotta trust the process. Okay. Cool! Who's ready for the exciting shading? I just realized there is no Grimace cup. Did you eat the cup? It's off screen. I threw that away. Stop, I'm a pale shadow of Stephen Gamble. No, 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 my friend. Not a pale shadow. Instead, you are an echo. Different from the original, but altogether recognizable. Okay. Time to do something. Time to get brave. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and now things are really dark now. As we're gonna do some reverse. It's just like how we did with the hot boy with the ketchup. I'm gonna go in because I want it to feel a little bit like you've just spotted me running around in the forest. Which is why I didn't mind too much with a messy background. I want important things to be clear. There we go. There we go. And if you notice, I zoomed out really far just now. It's to help me see the whole thing. Because that's the biggest fatal flaw of young artists, is they will, they'll be zoomed in like this the whole time. And what you do is you're focusing on one little thing at a little bit. But if you don't zoom out to let yourself see everything, then it's not going to look like it all goes together. You know what I'm saying? Immaculate vibes. Oh, howdy, X-Staff. Spotted twins like she's Bigfoot, exactly. Okay, and now we can actually do some shading and such. I'm gonna come in. That's too bright. I already know that's gonna be too bright. Add a little bit of shine to my horns. Ooh, yeah. And let me go into my layer here. Make my eraser a little bit smaller. Nice. Nice, nice. Fuck. It's like I did the nose and I suddenly transformed into something from fucking Fear and Hunger. I'm still just erasing right now. In case you're wondering, I'm still just erasing our dark shadow layer. um, to reveal some of the light underneath. I hate that. I hate what I just did to the hair. Hang on. Undo all. It looked soft and delightful, but it's not what I was going for, you know what I'm saying? There we go. The big thing is still kind of recognizing where light would be hitting most predominantly. What casts shadows onto like itself. More just kind of learning how to render light realistically. Which I'll never say I'm like a pro at realistic lighting. And never. It's why I draw fucking anime, you know? I do want you to be able to see my creepy feets. Great, and this hand is a little bit closer, so it's more visible. Soften that edge a little bit there. Excellent. And now let's not forget the grass. Because the grass exists as well. It's not just me that needs to be affected by the light. Grass does too. So... well, let's actually start by just... visifying some of this here. There we go. Yeah. So visible. Look at that. Wowee. And then, yeah. Also, we'll do the same thing to some of the trees a little bit. Okay. Awesome. So now we have a stage really set, and I can kind of do my final round of adding shine to things and shading to things, and yeah. Why the dog's out? What do you mean? Like, did you hear dogs? That's a neighbor. Dang, the Grimace shake hits you differently, huh? When you bite something hard while eating. Hate that. You know what's one of the feelings I hate the most ever of all time? If you've got a pen that like clicks, and if you unclick it so that the nib is withdrawn, and then dogs equals toes, I see. Yeah, the nib is like withdrawn, and you don't realize that, and you go to write, and it's just like the edge of a blunt pen tip. That makes me wanna die. Hate that more than anything else on planet Earth. If you want to see what this layer looks like, because it's at 78% opacity right now. This is it if it was at full opacity. So I've erased it a decent amount. But I don't want to completely obscure the background. Okay, where'd I go? There I am. What is that layer? I see. Okay. Oh, idiot. Okay. So I've masked off me, so now I can shade me more easily. Hooray. Yeah, just some normal shading. How long have I been streaming for? I don't think it's been that long. Nearly an hour. Not too bad, not too bad. Sorry, I clicked everything incorrectly for a second there. No reason to panic like how I just did. And I'm gonna keep a soft eraser kind of at the ready. So I want to be able to erase without it always being like a hard edge, you know? Usually when I do art, I listen to music. And I know a lot of artists stream and they'll listen to music, and then like parts of their stream will be like demonetized or silenced rather, kind of a thing. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, where does everybody get these like musics? I think they're just like pulling up like playlists on like off of YouTube. So, but I don't want to lose the audio for part of a stream, so that's why I haven't done it. I'm going to be going in with another darker color for some areas. So don't worry. I know you were all really worrying. Really fretting. Oh, I finished My Dress Up Darling. It was good. Number one My Dress Up Darling hater, no more. It was pretty solid. It was actually really funny. So, go watch that, I guess, if you're interested. A bit disappointing that it kind of felt like as it seems to almost always be the case. Um, the starting episodes, I'm gonna call them definitely stronger. Like it didn't fall apart in the back half or anything, but we just really focused in on the premise of his like doll making and her newfound interest in cosplay and the struggles of like making cosplay actually. Like we focused on all that a lot more in the first handful of episodes. And then all that kind of fell away and like we never really got to see him make the cosplay again. It was like that was always kind of just like a background element, which was a bummer for sure. Because I thought that was a really interesting part of the story, but it was still like cute and likable, nice, a solid little romance anime, but with some light etchy stuff thrown on in there. Looking good. Oh right, let me go in with that deeper shadow color. I'll have to do something special to shade the black parts. For right now, I want to focus on white and pushing the values. It's always that thing where it's like, when do I stop? I feel like I always go and go and go, and then I go, just one more thing, and then I like ruin it, you know? And I don't wanna ruin the piece with too much of something. But it feels ludicrously possible. I'll check in on you guys. Get some water. What are you guys saying? Twiins, what's your biggest hot take in history? I don't know. I don't have very many hot takes. Where's the Twiins jiggy music? I know, right? I don't play BGM when I'm doing art, so I don't have to worry about it. Cause I have to keep my background music playing because I haven't figured out how to make it loop because I'm stupid. Um. So yeah, things end up getting a little bit quiet while we're on in art streams. If I was smart, I would just describe it as chill ASMR, but I don't really think I can provide that to people. And I want to push the value a little bit on my roofles. Yeah. Oh, I haven't watched the trailer for the FNAF movie. I know that dropped. That's exciting. I'm excited for people. I know Matthew Lillard is in it. I think he's playing Purple Guy. And he seems like a delight. I've seen videos of him helping little lost children not be scared by doing his Shaggy voice. Because, fun fact, he voices Shaggy in Scooby Doo. And that's just swell. He seems swell. Alright, let's get some purple happening. But yeah, hope the trailer is good. Hope the movie is good. I'm not expecting it to be like #1 movie, but I mean, fuck, it's been in production long enough. It better not be bad. If at this point it's like meh, then it's like, guys, what are you doing? I hope they reference Markiplier in it to some degree. It'd be great if he got a little cameo. That'd be neato. But even just a reference somehow would be super fly. I know there are other FNAF tubers out there, but I don't know. There's a reason why Markiplier is the one that's like ubiquitous with the game. It brought him into the limelight. Like, it really pulled him out of obscurity. Like, he wasn't a small channel before FNAF, but FNAF is what really pushed Mark into more of a visible kind of space for people. And Mark played a big factor in making FNAF visible. It was a symbiotic relationship. So I think it'd be cool. Hang on, I'm focusing. Focusing on small little details that no one's gonna see. Because I'm a very good artist, you see. Alright, and then let's just flesh out this puddle a little bit here. Excellent. Golly gee wilkers, doesn't that look 10 out of 10? Somehow sneak in is that the bite of 87 somewhere? Oh no, Allison, no! You're so weak to Onion. I'm pretty grateful that the movie doesn't seem to be canon. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how they could do that. I'm also glad about it, but also it seems like the obvious thing is to make it either like a diverged kind of path or kind of just in the same universe sort of a deal. Cool. Oh yeah, I can smell those onions. They do smell nice. I'm gonna add Actually, I don't know if there's anything to add. I think I might be done here, guys. Look at that. Pretty solid picture right there. Yeah, I'm delighted. I'm delighted by this. I don't think I could add anything. What do you guys think? Twins, you better not show this to any old Christian mothers and fathers. They'd complain about the skirt and not the horrific, affectionate woman on screen. You're right. It's a very short skirt. What a hussy. Perfect. Great, cool. I'll save that as a PNG later. How long have I been streaming for? An hour? An hour. It's such a short stream. Let's do another quick thing. While Allison's cutting onions up. How's that sound? We've got this, but we can do another meme. So I've got, I can be your angel or your devil. And I'm gonna just draw myself over Markiplier. No, that's not who this is. Over, Aaron. And so I can be your angel or devil. How big is this? Oh, it's tiny. Okay, okay. And now I'll be able to use this for funny ha-has. Huh? Lowering the size of my pencil. Okay. So. Literally just drawing over Aaron. I'll put myself in some fancy outfits. I can't believe Aaron Hansen is the I can be your angel or your devil meme. It's so funny. Like, that man was destined to be somebody important. He's like 3 different memes. Alright, Aaron's shoulders are a little bit bigger than mine. So we'll just fudge the proportions a little bit. If I get quiet, it's me focusing. Whoops. Had a scar right there. Someone showing up now is gonna be befuddled. They'd be like, what is happening? Yeah, that's good, that's good. I raised the opacity of the background white layer, just so I can make sure that my, like, proportions all looked alright. Oh, almost forgot my sleevey do. Oh, my eraser's still humongous. Oh, it's still soft, too. Yuck, blue, okay. This is already making me laugh. Perfect, and now I just need to add my hair. Let me go in with another layer so I can, make the background. I'll add other shit to the shelves. This is the thing that everyone's gonna like the most. That's the annoying part, is that this is the objectively way funnier thing. I could if I posted my 2 different things here independently, One which is this meme, and the other one is the Grimace one that I just spent an hour making. This one would hands down get more likes and retweets. It will even test that. I will post them independently, and we'll see what happens. I want a different outfit for being your devil. Gotta think of a good devil outfit though. That horn is bad. That horn looks like a banana. Oh. Okay. Checking on you guys. How you doing? Don't forget the hat. No. The hat doesn't jive with my style. Twiins question. Are there any ecchi anime, but the ecchi is male heavy, not female heavy, that you recommend? There's not a whole lot of male heavy ecchi anime, now is there? One Punch Man. Genuinely. I know that sounds like a joke. But it's the truth. One Punch Man has some of the best, male-focused fan service, that you can find. So, there you go. Demon Slayer is another pretty solid one. Now, I'll have to make this out of nowhere design that I came up with for Devil Me. I'll have to make this an actual outfit for myself. It's the fact that he's outside too. It's hilarious. I'll never be as funny as Mr. Grump. I never watched Free, so don't ask me about how good Free is. I never watched Yuri on Ice, so don't ask me how good that one is either. Just shittily recreating this background. Hang on. Trying to think of all the anime I've watched. I don't watch a whole lot of ecchi stuff. That's the thing. Quite frankly, the type of anime I think I've seen the most of, not shonen action anime, like how one might think. I think it's been romance. It just keeps being like, that does sound fun, I'll go watch that. And then I get sad because I'm alone. And it's like, yay, I'm happy for those characters that, you know, everything worked out for them and they get to be in love. Not like me. Okay. Oh, hang on. Almost forgot the blinds here. Because Aaron is only an angle when it's inside. Okay. Awesome. Let's add some color to this real quick, yeah? Oof. I'll actually use the straight edge tool, I suppose. That's good enough. Okay. Oh, hang on, let me, no, yeah, that's... Hang on. I'm doing a thing. I'm making my life easier for myself. You don't need to understand it. I'm just putting myself in a box. And then I'll put that box into another box. And then I'll ship that to myself. And then when it arrives, I'm referencing the Emperor's New Groove there. Shout out to you if you got that. Okay. Gonna make that gray so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Awesome. Alright, yeah, let's throw some color on this really quick. or on High School Host Club is phenomenal. Oh, it's not really ecchi though. Like it is fun, but it's definitely for middle schoolers. Like in terms of how far they go, you know, how much you see, kind of a thing. If you want a good ecchi manga, I'd recommend. Oh, Mariko-chan is really good. That one is hilarious. I need a me. Hang on, hang on. I don't think you can actually see a different window, but let me scoot over here really quick. You can take a gander at my cute little shirt while I just open up a reference of myself. There I am. It's me. Okay. I'll bring you all back so you can see. You can see. Look, it's me. Just wanted to get the right colors, you know. Oh, fuck. Forgot about the scary one over there. Ah! I've forgotten about one of my scars, hilariously. Great. Okay. Genuinely, I don't want to try too hard with this. It's funnier if I put in less effort. You know what I'm saying? Eh. But yeah, Mariko-chan. That's a great, hilarious little manga. There is the first like chapter is it has quite a bit more fan service than the others, and then after that, the ecchi is pretty minimal, and it's just funny. It's just hilarious. Absolutely read Mariko-chan. Honestly, if you want to know, I get manga recommendations the most from Mother's Basement's girlfriend and Mother's Basement. Honestly, that's where I get anime and manga recommendations. So, if you're ever like, Twiins, how do you choose what anime to watch? I watch them. And I don't watch all of the things that they suggest. Quite frankly, I actually watch very little of the anime Mother's Basement suggests, because he tends to like isekai. And that's fine. But I value his opinion. So if he says this anime is good and I go, that does look pretty good, then I will choose to trust him and give it a try. He has not led me astray. Versus another one, who I won't name, to be nice, who did lead me astray. And that was with Comic Girls. The worst anime I've ever watched. I might make a video on that just for funsies. Comic Girls is an anime about girls who are like illustrators. They all want to get into drawing like manga and stuff, hence the name, Comic Girls. And that's fine, that's swell. A cute premise, and I went in expecting it to be like, oh, you know, we get to see the cute girls have cute fun adventures and become friends, and also sometimes they'll be like, oh, my favorite artist is Picasso, or you know, something, you know, they'll to say something art relevant. I figured it would be at least as good as Shirobako, is that the one? There's another anime where they make anime, like they work in the anime industry, and that's the whole gimmick, and that one was pretty solid too. And that's what I expected, and that's not what I got. Instead, I watched the first episode of Comic Girls, and what happened in it was as if it was made by people who had never drawn ever in their life before. They spoke as if there was a girl who was like, I only draw ecchi, so I need you two to fucking like kiss each other and stuff for my reference. And it's like, you could just look up a reference. There was another one, it's like, I'm clearly into girls. I'm attracted to girls. So I only draw shoujo stuff. I can't draw a boy, and it was like all stereotype bullshit like that. And I was like, bro, this is so cringe. What are you doing? Wrong layer. So yeah, that was I watched one episode. Also, the protagonist just kept fucking screaming. And you know, that's something you'll have to deal with pretty often when watching anime featuring a cast of cute girls. They do tend to scream an awful lot, and that's fine, you know. But she just would not shut up. She was constantly screaming, and it was like, girl, stop. This is so annoying. I get it that the gimmick is that she's like shy, but who wants to watch this? So yeah, that's my review of Comic Girls. My review is don't. Just fucking don't. Don't interact with it, don't watch it. Thank me later for listening to me and not doing that. I'll check in with you guys right now. Okay, what are you saying? Just imagining Twiins doing the cooler Twiins transformation bit again, and then somehow squeeze Grimace Twiins in there. Did I ever check out Sleepless Domain? Yeah, I looked upon it. It didn't seem like my cup of tea. It didn't look bad, though. Maybe someday. Sometimes my opinions will just shift like that, you know? And maybe someday I'll check it out. But currently, I'm not particularly interested. Honestly, I need to get back to Hypnosis Mike. Forgot which episode I was on. Yeah, I haven't seen the anime. I've heard mixed things. The problem is, all of the things I've heard come from fans who are the least reliable source ever. Oh, fuck, I've got the hiccups. And it's been like, you know, people being like, the anime doesn't do the characters right. And I'm like, yeah, but fans also will be like, yo, I only read fan, translations of, like, the game, because they have the characters say fuck sometimes, and also sometimes they hint at fan service more often, and that's way better than the professionals who learn how to do this and actually know how to translate things. I hate the English translation for, you know, that kind of person. We'll have some books. Yeah, I've got mangas. Yeah, and then down here we'll have my Miku figure. Nice. And then down here we'll have, I don't know, like, and then, like, games behind her. And then, Doug right there. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's my shelf. Oh, there's more shit on this shelf. More booky things. The semblance of a bunny, I guess. Cool. Something soft. Alright. Nice. Okay, let's color in that. Let me make this shelf look good, because I, fucked it up. Books. Wow, so many books. I read so many mangas. Okay, great. Let's color in this shit real fast. Let's get some different book colors in here, baby. That's a 1. Mangas are always like light colors, you know, except for the Zeldas. Those ones are green. These can be Zelda. And then that one could be, I don't know, that color. Nice. And then Miku has her teal hair. Skin tone, pale. Dress, like a creamy. That's fine. White boots. Perfect. Red Switch games behind her. That's not red. That's red. I'll make this one pink because I can. Okay. This is how artists work, fun fact. This is just, if you don't draw and you sit there and think, Oh man, artists always put so much effort into their stuff. No, not necessarily. Sometimes it's like this, where you just throw down some colors because you needed to. You needed to make your funny meme real quick. Ludicrous. Oh wait, I don't want that to be the same color. We're gonna make that blue instead. And then down there, yeah, it could be like green. It can imply I've got a plant. I don't, but you all don't need to know that. And now let's make the city a color and wrap it up and call it a day. What are the games on the shelf? A lot of like, I got Monster Hunter. I've got all the Zeldas, Pokemon, Fire Emblem. Mostly those. When are we getting evil twins? I don't know. I will have to make this outfit though, because I think that'd be funny. Artist, hold up, gotta make a meme real quick. I can like kind of ship Remuda and Samatoki after them talking on the phone in the anime. Hypnosis Mike. It took me a second. I was like, huh? Clearly, the real ship is Mr. Hardcore X 45 Rabbit. Just because I've seen a clip of them like sharing a cigarette to like light each other's cigarette, and I was like, that was so erotic. Should I have been watching this with the door open? Nothing happened. They just lit a cigarette, but I was like, heavens. It implied so much. You know. Color in a tree. And then let me get my green for this grass and make it, put it over here and then make it darker for the leaves. Make it easier to see, you know what I'm saying? At work today, I told my manager that I deserved like cookies for how well I was doing. And I think he might actually bring me cookies tomorrow. Which what I didn't expect. But he was like, you work tomorrow, yeah? And I was like, uh-huh. And he was like, okay. And then like had a look on his face. And I was like, anyway. So it's nice. It's nice to have a manager that actually gives a fuck about you. That car is blue, I remember. I remember seeing it. Trees, trees, trees. I'll make those distant, tree trunks, darker as well, since they're over there. What's that happening? That's more tree. But like a slightly different shade of tree, so I will accommodate. It's like a more yellowy green over there. Awesome. And then this, but darker. The roof was like reddish. That's still orange. Okay, reddish. Can you see the sky? No, it's all that tree. Okay, okay. Right, Aaron's from fucking Florida, so there is no sky. It's just trees. Trees and alligators. Get the blue of the car. And just gotta get the road stuff. Perfect. And the white lines from the parking that he's near. Awesome. And let me add a layer here just to make my life easier. There you go. Awesome. And now I've got to add that text I've got it up so I can see it properly. It's like default ass Calibri fucking looking. Yeah, I want to make sure I spell it right. I can be your angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or your devil. I wonder who made this. Who made the meme? I don't think Aaron did. Oh, hang on, let me. Okay. Move the text up and then make this. Forgot that I needed a background for this world. I'm lost. I'm lost in the layers. Hang on. Give me a second. Don't worry. I've got this. I've got this on lockdown. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've just ludicrously overcomplicated things, but it's fine. Okay, that should be good. Nope, it's not good. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. What the fuck, self? Just make it. Just fill in the fucking blanks. Stop overcomplicating things. Jesus! Jesus Christ! That color. Good. Jesus. Sorry. Sorry I had a meltdown there. I forgot how to do art. It was like lost in all the layers. Okay, there we go. Let me make the blinds a slightly different shade of off-white. Incredibly similar to my hair color. There we go. Alright, I finished the meme. Jesus. So there we go. Successful stream, I say. Is you're supposed to. This is the meme. This is how they spell it. It's also angle. They did not spell angel. They spelled angle, I'm pretty sure. Memes, DNA of the soul. It's true, it's true. Wait, not me realizing I've been spelling angel wrong. It's tough. It can be really hard to remember those two. So yeah, there we go. That's stream today. I had a fun old time. We'll be posting both of these independently of each other. So we'll see which one does better. All around good work, I think. It's time for dinner. Adios. See you on the flip side. Hope you had fun. Goodbye. Next meme, yellow, white dress or black and blue dress. Fun fact, I see yellow and white. I know that is wrong. Alright. Goodbye. See you later. See you on the flip side. Drink your water.